Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have some fabulous guests as always. You've been writing in. I have more design dilemmas. I can't wait to share those solutions with you today. I have the broom lady herself here, Lynn Intrikin. Yes, we call her the broom lady, but she's so much more, and we'll talk about that as well. Kate Redmond from Cross Country Mortgage is here in the house as well. Ladies, thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Glad to be.
Yes. Kate, we're at the beginning of the year, and everybody's, it's the time of year people assess home buying, a lot of things, but home buying's top of the list.
For sure.
A lot of my clients are talking about selling, buying, and all of this stuff. So you're here to tell us about mortgages, mortgage rates, and everything that you have to offer.
Yeah, it's actually kind of exciting. So purchase applications are the highest they've been in 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's encouraging for us because that tells us we're going to have a very strong spring market. So, come on.
That's
get
really
off the fence.
good.
Let's get pre-approved and
Yes, pre-approval. We've talked about that. I was
Yes.
looking at your Facebook posts, and you literally do all kinds of financing. I think sometimes people think, oh, I won't qualify because I don't have 20%, or they think there are all these rules, but there's so much to offer.
Yeah, we literally have solutions for every scenario. I mean, we can do, 65 years old, reverse, you won't have a payment. Gosh, you could buy a condo hotel. That's what you're referring to on my Facebook post up in the mountains. And so you qualify off the projected rental income. So we can do self-employed. We can do 1 year 1099. When I tell you that we have the full portfolio of products, we feel like, if you can get financing, we can do it.
Yes.
So
that's amazing because, again, some people, they get scared to talk about their money and their finances. You are local. You and your husband and your team are local.
Yes.
So you're here. You're available.
Absolutely.
People aren't on hold calling a 1-800 number. And then when it gets time to close or something and they can't get a hold of anybody,
Right.
you guys are here. You're available. And you know all of these different packages that you can offer.
Yeah, our clients have our cell phones. I tell people I'm available 24/7. People can call, text me anytime, which happens over the weekend when they're, looking at houses and they want numbers on a particular house. So yeah, we're absolutely available.
That's amazing. That personalized service and local, that means a lot.
Absolutely.
And you've mentioned on the show before, you're in church with people.
Yeah.
You're at ball games, kids' ball games with people. You're out socially.
Yes.
So you see people, you know people, and so you're accountable.
Yeah, and so much of our business is repeat.
Yeah.
So we've done, it's funny now we're doing the children's loans.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
It's the next
great.
generation.
That says a lot. That speaks a lot. It has to make you feel good that you know these
Absolutely.
people trusted you and you obviously helped them out, and now you can help their kids out and maybe their parents out. As you mentioned, if you're older, there are different things for that age group as well.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How are the rates?
They're actually pretty good. They were really good at the beginning of January. They kind of went up a little bit. Anytime we get an economic report, it can, they can kind of up and down, but they're back down. But I think people are finally understanding, like, we're not going to be in that 2-3% range.
That was a time that's never going to happen
never
again.
gonna
And whoever's going to wait, they're going to wait forever because it's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
We were spoiled.
Right.
Very spoiled, but yeah.
So, we're seeing where people are trading in, like we call this legacy rate. So they're trading that out. Conventional, good credit, significant down payment. You can be in the high fives, to mid six. Government loans, which FHA, VA, those are low to mid fives. So, and you can certainly get into the high fours.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
If you can, get to those rates, that's awesome.
It's all good. It's all
Yes.
good. Like, it looks we're excited.
Yes.
We're happy.
In my business in interior design, I know a lot of real estate agents, and they all love you and your husband Jason and your team. They all, all the agents in town because they know that they can contact you. That's another thing as well. Sometimes if they have a good agent who knows a good mortgage lender,
for sure.
It's just a great relationship how all of that can work well together. Communication on something that's so important.
Especially like what you're saying, the local mortgage person, the local agent. It works well together, and
Yeah. That's really great. So what else is happening in the market that we're seeing right now, being January? What maybe can we look forward to?
I think that this is a Fed day. Well, actually, I don't know when this will air. But
Yeah, we never know.
we never know. But yeah, so right now the Fed's saying that they're going to pause future cuts right now. We'll see if that actually happens.
Okay.
So, but you know, with the way that things are trending, we feel like rates are going to continue to go down. So
Yes.
that's promising. And I would just really encourage anyone who, you know, getting a pre-qualification, that's the first place to start. And that'll kind of tell you, you know, like you mentioned before, your first-time home buyers, what options they could have available to them. So that, you know, it's a good starting
Yes.
spot.
It's good, I think, for people just to come into you and say, hey, this is what we want
Yeah,
to
this
do,
is-
and this is where we are.
Yeah.
You're going to ask
What
the
are our
questions.
options?
What are our options? How can you set me up if I can't purchase right now?
Yeah.
You can give them advice on how they can set themselves up so they might be able to do this in
Right.
6 months.
Yeah,
Or however long.
absolutely.
You'll be able to project
Yep.
that to say, hey, this is what you need to do, and this is where you'll go.
Yeah, like I try to say, like we put everybody on a home buying track.
Yes.
So we'll give you a plan for sure.
Yeah, but you help people with, they plan on ongoing costs because there are property taxes, homeowners insurance, utilities, maintenance and repairs, potential homeowners association fees, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we take all that in consideration.
Yeah, that's amazing because sometimes people don't think about it. They're like, oh, I want to buy a house. Here we go. They get on this roller coaster and they don't know what they don't know.
Right.
There's no direction and they don't know what to
Yeah.
do. So you're the professional that helps
Yes.
everybody with
Yeah,
that.
sure do.
That's great. Does it feel good sometimes to help people?
Oh my
Homeownership.
goodness, it really
it's
does.
so important.
Especially like the first-time home buyers, or you know, or if it's a situation where it was a struggle to get
Yes.
financing, and
Yes.
people are so appreciative.
And you got them there.
Yes, it's very rewarding.
That's the
Very
word.
rewarding.
I bet it is. Well, thank you for all that you do
Yeah,
for
thank
Augusta. It's
you.
just truly amazing. So check out Cross Country Mortgage. You see the lady right here herself, Jason. He's been on the show.
Yes,
But yes.
yeah.
So he's just really great people. They'll help you out, get you on the right track. So we'll be right back with Lynn Intrican, the Broom Lady.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Crafting Corner brought to you by Nailed It DIY in Evans. The Broom Lady, I never know what she's going to bring, and she just laid all of this out on me, and it's so fun. You're so creative.
It is so easy. Just have an empty mind and you can fill it with whatever.
Absolutely. We are making a purse, a bag, out of
Not probably heavy enough for a purse, but a bag.
a bag out of a T-shirt.
This is a cool little T-shirt my
I like
kids
it.
gave me for Mother's Day one year, and it's got my 3 kids and me. And in this, when they gave it to me, I had brown hair, and so when I got ready for this, I had to lighten it up a little. It's still not good, but whatever. Easy.
So
this would be
funny.
a craft you could do in an afternoon while you're watching TV. You could do it with children.
While they're watching the Signature Mike show.
No, they need to pay attention to this.
Oh, that's true. They pay attention to us.
The materials are super simple. You
Okay.
does your kid have a T-shirt? If you don't, go to a
Goodwill.
thrift
Or-
store.
yeah,
at Goodwill.
absolutely. Yeah.
So that was what I did and got these. But most kids have got T-shirts that you wish they could have a usage.
Gotcha. You may recognize this shirt you dropped off at Goodwill. So you cut it.
Yeah, I'm going to show you, I think I can show you with this one what we do, and then this is one
okay.
that's not been done. You cut off the finished edge of the sleeves and the hem. So you've
Okay.
not got that.
You cut off the edges.
Yeah, just the edge. Then you
cut
cut the neck
Okay.
off and out. So because this is going to become the top of your bag.
Yes.
It can't. Don't go any farther than the seam holding on.
Yeah,
the
you've got a
lead.
couple of inches on that seam there. Yeah.
no
okay.
more than that.
Okay.
Then you go to all those cut edges, not the top, but the and
You just keep slicing,
slice it up.
like maybe a half of an inch wide or
don't
something
do it too
like that.
fat.
Yeah.
Here, take those scissors and you can cut both
At the same time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And when you get them,
oh, I see.
I did want to get it ready and probably
got it.
made it harder to do.
I got it.
And then you just go back through and
And we cut it all the way to the
up
seam.
To the seam.
Okay.
No thinner than that.
Okay.
And then you go back through and knot them so that what you are doing is taking this shirt and turning this into a closed side.
You're closing up
with
those
fringe.
holes. Mm-hmm.
And then the same thing will happen on the bottom. This will be fringed and tied so it becomes knotted and it becomes the bottom of the bag. And then you take that piece that you cut off from the very bottom
Oh, yes.
and tie that around the top for a handle.
For the handle. Okay, gotcha. So let's show them at the bottom how you're doing it.
All
Are you
right,
tying?
you can just tie
front and back because we're tying it shut.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we want to start
Tie
right on the
tight, fairly tight double knot. You'll never get it waterproof, nor would I put popcorn in it. For
Right. And so I'm
instance.
tying it once and then twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it 3 times if you want to, but 2
How
is probably
cool is
enough.
that? You want to make sure you go in order here from the seam.
Yes, so that yes. And having cut those at the same time, you will come out even.
Even, I hope.
You will.
I didn't think about that when I cut,
you
but
will.
okay.
And you see, this doesn't take much thinking. And so even a little child who's just learning to tie his shoes could
Yes, I
could
love
practice with this.
I think it's important to teach children crafts.
I do too.
Don't you? It gives them a sense of accomplishment. Yes, and usually artwork, this can be worn, used. Some
Right.
artwork is put on the refrigerator or on the wall.
Or in the wastebasket, unfortunately.
Oh, Lordy,
But
that's
you're right.
funny.
But it's a whole lot more fun if you are told to pick up your dirty clothes and put them in your bag. And here's your bag.
Yes.
Or to go out and pick up pine cones in the yard, and you can stop when you have the bag full.
Gotcha. And then make something with the pine cones.
Right. And obviously, these are going to be so washer friendly. Put your towel to go to the swimming pool in this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And kids or stuff to take to school. It's not super sturdy. So I wouldn't put bricks in it. But
you know when sometimes somebody passes, a grandparent or something, and then there's clothing, people will make a pillow or something out of a shirt. You could make a bag out of Grandma's T-shirt.
Sure.
And then that, I think that's kind of a sweet idea.
This other one I got has a solid back. I like this one particularly because it's got the print on the front.
Oh,
and the
because
back.
usually T-shirts are only one-sided.
Well, you have to just be a little creative in your looking.
I like that you found one that was so bold.
I did too.
What does it say? Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes. You are always good vibes.
Well, I don't know about that. You
Well-
are always good vibes. This
Well,
is,
I don't know about that.
Gosh, this is one of my most pleasurable things to do is come here and talk to you.
You're sweet. You're sweet. This is so fun. And again, going to the thrift store to find a cool shirt is great. You might want to start there, and then if
Yeah.
you know,
No, you should probably start in your kids' drawers
yeah.
and use up some stuff that you've actually still
Yeah, you could make a tiny little bag and maybe make a longer strap if it's too
Yeah.
short. If the strap is too short, I hope
Yeah, and you're doing fine. I'm
Yeah.
sure you're doing fine.
Okay.
And what I had to do on the blue one and possibly on this one, I doubt that you'd ever want to cut off any that you had left on the sleeve, but you might find that it was too dangly down here.
Oh, and cut them shorter.
Yeah, just when
Okay.
it's all done.
I kind of like this fringe, the dangle. I kind of like that
Yeah, that's good. Stop right there,
Okay.
and I'll show you. Because, you see they're flat like that now. If you just pull it, it turns into a prettier one. See?
Oh, yeah. When you pull it, yeah. I guess it depends on how much.
T-shirt, how much stretch the
Yeah,
T-shirt's
yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah.
So look at that one, and see those look like they're little.
yeah, exactly.
And I did cut that one off.
That one's. Oh, you cut them a little shorter. Yeah.
After I had it all done.
Yeah, because a T-shirt is probably a little
Yeah.
longer. That's cool. And you changed her hair. That is so cute. what you
that
did
would
there.
be moi.
Yes. Andy, Ben, and Christy.
Right.
Yes.
Alphabetical.
And Lynn.
And I must say to you,
You sure did.
I must say to you, this idea came to me from my oldest granddaughter, who was here 2 weeks ago.
I love it.
We practiced some cooking together.
Uh-huh.
She's in an apartment at college. And she said, I brought a craft to show you.
I love it. Thank you
So
for sharing this
Laura.
with us today.
You're so welcome.
Yes. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. 40 years ago, we began a journey built on craftsmanship, hard work, and integrity. Then in October 2005, we took a leap of faith and brought our dream showroom to life. Hardwood Floors & More exists because of you, our clients, friends, and community. We are so grateful for the memories behind us and the dreams still ahead. Join us as we celebrate this milestone with specials throughout the showroom. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer, you're family. We believe banking should feel like home, familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Design Dilemma brought to you by Stephanie Richardson of DNS Painting. Thank you for writing in to Mike at signaturemike.com. That's so easy. And with your design dilemmas, no matter how big or small, I love getting your emails and I love solving your problems because a lot of these issues, a lot of us are having at home. So I think this inspires. I get emails occasionally that says, hey, thank you for spotlighting this. I had that same issue at my home. So hopefully I inspire you to make some wise design decisions. Let's jump right on in. The first image I want to share today is Jean and Thompson. Please help me with my window treatments. I'm getting a grandma vibe. Not sure what to replace the valances with. I'm very sensitive, so please be kind. Gene, I'm always kind. I don't. Anyway, the issue is I don't know about grandma vibes. The cafe curtains. It is a cute look because I feel like you have a nice sophisticated look going on. The thing I see that feels unbalanced in this room is that you have that wainscoting under your chair rail. You have the vertical lines, all of those lines. So you've already kind of chopped the room in half with the with that chair rail and the molding underneath. And so we already have that horizontal line, and then you've continued that on with the window treatments. You actually have the bottom part of that window treatment at the same level. So your eye, it just chops this room right in half, and it looks like you have an 8-foot ceiling, so we need that ceiling to look taller. We need to get rid of those valances, to get rid of those horizontal lines, and we need to add some vertical lines that match the sophistication of the room. How's that for me being nice? And but I am being truthful. It's a lovely room. It looks a little coastal. That's great. It gives a good coastal vibe. But get a drapery, a panel that's long that will elongate that ceiling and make the ceiling look a little taller. And because it looks like you like a nice clean look, I would recommend a neutral linen type fabric with that drapery tape that I'm always talking about. Something nice and tailored. You don't want a busy pattern because it looks like you have a really clean look going on there. The drapery tape could be blue. It could be beige to work with your carpet there, your rug. But anyway, you have a lovely room, Gene, and I just think the window treatment, you're right. It is, I wouldn't say grandma vibes. It's just not really work with that room. Our next picture, Karen in Augusta. What can I do to make this space look better? It looks like it's missing something. Okay, let me take a look. A lot of times and I didn't look at this one before, so I'm acting like I'm meeting this client for the first time. Window treatment again, I feel like that window's a little cold. We need to ground our eye in that room. So and again, drapery panels I think would be great. In a dining room, dining rooms tend to be a little more formal. This one's not so formal. It almost has a cottage country vibe, which is fine. Well, it says farm life on the wall, obviously. I was looking at the style of the furniture. So I would say a cool buffalo plaid to continue your theme of a farm life at the window would be great. But again, a window treatment to go up to the ceiling. I would change out the chandelier. It looks a little dated, that brass chandelier. I would do something that looks more like a farmhouse type fixture, something with wood, something to work with the theme of the room. I feel like the chandelier is a little disjointed from everything else. Whatever you have on the buffet over there, I'd ground it together a little better. I might get rid of that cabinet in the corner. Less is more in that case, but you want to group things and ground them together. But there you go for that one. What do we have next here? We have Betty and Aiken. Our kitchen backsplash is needing replaced after some water damage in our kitchen. I was not a fan of the original because I thought the countertop clashed with it. What would be a good replacement? Agreed. You obviously picked tones originally on that backsplash to work with your counter, but it's just way too busy. There's a lot of movement with that countertop, and there's a lot of movement with your backsplash. So I would recommend something kind of neutral. You have a nice warm brown cabinet. The countertop works really well off of that. I would do something neutral on the backsplash, and when you're doing it, see if you can't rewire while they're pulling the tile off. You'll get into the wall. Move those wires for the outlets up, and so they're not in the backsplash area as well. Your light switches are probably going to have to stay there, but I'd move those up under and add some under counter lighting as well. But I would go with something neutral. White may be too stark. It looks like maybe an ivory, something like that. But I would go neutral, let your countertops pop. We have one more, Martha in Aiken. Where should my TV and seating go in my newly renovated family room? Well, Martha, we talk about this all the time, and your big, large upholstery pieces, they need to face the focal point in the room, and that is your fireplace, always your fireplace. I would recommend a sectional, because you could put your TV on that far wall. Where should your TV go? That was what you asked. That TV, the only grounding place it has on that is on that far wall. So if you do a sectional where part of it is facing toward the fireplace and part of it toward your TV, they're facing both toward the right direction. You could always do a sofa and a love seat, or two sofas if you have room, and do the L shape so it's both going in that direction. But you want the energy and your view from your main seating to go toward your fireplace and toward the TV. You could ground the TV with a console underneath. You don't want a TV just floating on the wall. But anyway, that's what you want to do in that space. You also want to make sure you ground all of that heavy furniture with a rug. You want the rug, it looks like a big room. You're probably going to need a 10 by 14, 9 by 12. You're going to want a big rug to ground all of that also. So I hope that helps solve some of your problems. And again, I think people probably have some of these design dilemmas in their own home. They don't know exactly where. We talk about this occasionally about where to put a large sofa in a room. So I hope that helped you. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. We'll be right back with my guest for the day.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
I am so glad your granddaughter Morrow talked about this. This is really great.
So cute.
Okay, Kate, will you model that
Of
for us? I mean, you're going to make
yeah.
anything look good.
Oh, you're
but
sweet.
yeah. Oh, look how cute. That is so great. I love it.
Easy. Oh, so easy.
I'm going to go through my closet and pull something out. Yes, that is so great. Always a great idea. Lynn, I have something for you. We've talked about the thrown bamboo toilet paper. On what I love the toilet paper itself, but the what do you call these? The rolls themselves.
Cetera.
See how they're sturdier than a
They
regular?
are.
So I thought you'd have fun with those.
So I can add those to my collection of 500 and figure
Yes,
out-
exactly. But those, they're more rigid.
They
yes,
are better.
thrown bamboo. They make toilet paper and paper towels. Ray Carnes is doing this.
cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And sheets. You can
Yes,
get
bamboo sheets are
now.
great too. Yes. Thank you for joining us. Check us out on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. You can always write me at mike@signaturemike.com. Thank you for being on the show today, giving
you for having
great
me.
information, and thank you for having fun with me.
I love it.
We'll see you next time on the Signature Mike Show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.